it's finally here! After a long and arduous wait, Maruti Suzuki has finally introduced its first EV in India. Meet the Vitara, made in India for the world. Now the Vitara is set to take on the rapidly growing electric SUV segment. So the big question is, can the Vitara be Maruti's trump card in the electric SUV segment? Let us find out. Up front, it gets a very geometric and muscular design, all thanks to that massive bumper that gives it a butchy stance. Now you get a tri-LED signature in the headlamp, which is very unique and fresh to any Maruti car. So overall the design looks very fresh from the front. Moving on to the side, it gets these square wheel arches and these 18-inch wheels, which gives the car a very strong appeal. And the profile otherwise looks very clean and understated, much like the Grand Vitara. Obviously there is one difference, you get these C-pillar door handles up here. At the rear, it gets a unique looking tri-LED pattern, which is very different from contemporary SUVs connected LED setup. Otherwise, it's a very well-rounded design, and kudos to Maruti Suzuki for a fresh design this time. Maruti Suzuki takes a leap when it comes to cabin design. The India spec model gets two-tone interiors with tan plastics, and mixed fabric leatherette seats feel more premium and airy than the all-black option, and honestly, it's the one to go for. The cabin comes loaded with features including a 10.1-inch touchscreen infotainment system, 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster, ventilated front seats, electric sunroof, 10-speaker Infinity audio system, and a rotary drive selector. The quality of materials is top-notch. Now I hopped onto the back seat, and as you can see, there's massive space around here. I am around 5'9", this seat is set to my driving position, and there's plenty of knee room and leg room. I can easily stretch my feet. However, under thigh support isn't the greatest, but again, it is manageable. There is plenty of space to play with. Headroom is slightly compromised, but it is sufficient enough for average sized passengers. Otherwise, it's a very comfortable space, very spacious. Now, boot space isn't the greatest. The official figures aren't revealed yet, but we have been told it'll be around 240 liters with this parcel tray. And yes, it isn't enough, but it will be good enough for a weekend luggage. On the safety front, the Vitara comes well equipped with 7 airbags, 3-point seat belts for all passengers, ISOFIX child seat mounts, 360-degree camera, and tire pressure monitoring system. There's also level 2 ADAS similar to what we have seen on the Victoris, but importantly, this system has been engineered for real-world Indian usage, not just brochure value. Now from behind the steering wheel as well, the Vitara feels very different from all the Marutis that I have driven so far. There are two battery pack options available, as you already know, 49 kilowatt and 61 kilowatt hour. This is the latter. This should offer an ARAI rated range of 543 kilometers. The real world range is still awaited. We'll wait for the full drive review when it comes to us for a longer duration. And yes, it's not available in the all-wheel drive format, which is available in Europe and other international markets. So only front-wheel driven form is available here. Siddharth already drove the export version of the Vitara and was pleasantly surprised by it. That review is already live on our channel, so do go and watch it. Maruti's approach here is very clear: efficiency over outright performance. The tuning prioritizes usable range rather than aggressive acceleration figures. Acceleration too is very linear, to be honest. It's not jerky. It doesn't feel jerky. It doesn't throw you back as what EVs are known for. So it's very linear, very smooth. At high speeds, road noise does creep in slightly, but at regular city and highway speeds, it remains fairly well contained. The ride quality is slightly on the firmer side. There is some bounciness on uneven surfaces. the steering and handling feels more tuned for international markets. So yes, we have to see how it pans out in real world, but nothing much to complain. It's actually comfortable on flat roads. On bad roads, which we haven't encountered much today, we'll have to reserve our opinion on that. Now there are multiple levels of regen available here, which can be controlled through this button, but the trick here is that it can't be switched to the other mode on the fly. You have to park it in the corner, and only then it can be altered. Now there are 3 drive modes available: Eco, Sport and Normal. Normal is the default mode, and to be honest, there isn't much difference in the real world conditions in between the 3 modes. Yes, Sport mode enhances the performance slightly. The response from the throttle is enhanced to some extent, but nothing major. The Creta Electric charges fastest at home in 4 to 5 hours. E-Vitara and B6 need 7 to 9 hours. For DC fast charging, B6 dominates with 20 to 80% in 20 minutes, while E-Vitara takes 45 to 50 minutes and Creta Electric requires approximately 1 hour. The Maruti Suzuki E-Vitara is not just another electric SUV. It's Maruti's statement of intent in the EV space. It's modern, well-equipped, and designed to appeal to a new kind of buyer. Maruti is working on developing a nationwide charging ecosystem and also possibly introducing subscription models in order to lower the price barriers. For the E-Vitara to be successful, it has to get the pricing right. Currently, the Creta Electric is priced from 18,02,000, while the quirky Mahindra B6 costs 18,90,000. So the price tag that Maruti should be looking at is around 18 lakh or slightly lower than that. Maruti might be late to the EV game in India, but it's come well equipped with an arsenal. It knows how to blow its competitor out of water. But will it manage to do that? And how aggressively will it push for it? Those are things only time will tell. Prices of the E-Vitara haven't been announced yet. They are expected to be announced sometime later this month or earlier in January. Till then, stay tuned to Acko Drive and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.